Hello everyone, I'm Andrew and welcome back to Taekwondo Step by Step. Today is Monday, the beginning of the week. Let's begin now with a joke. There's this guy, right? He's driving along in his sports car and he's flying really fast. And he's just cruising, it's great. Then he looks in his rearview mirror and he sees a policeman. So he thinks, I can outrun him. So he guns it even faster. And the policeman keeps following. So finally he gives up. He stops, the policeman comes up, the policeman's angry. And the policeman says, look, I have had a terrible day and I just want to go home. But if you can give me some good reason why you were speeding, I'll just let you go. And the guy thinks for a moment and he says, well, actually, 3 weeks ago, my wife ran away from me and she went to the police station. And I thought that maybe you had her in the back seat and you were going to give her back to me. Even if you didn't think it was funny, you have to laugh anyway. Anyway, let's begin now with Master Lee's demonstration of our pattern. Master Lee, welcome back to a new week here with us on Taekwondo Step by Step.
Hello everyone, I'm Lee Gyuhyun.
Now Master Lee, today is the first day of the third week that we're spending on the 8th pattern. There must be something in particular that we need to remember. What's that?
Well, the most important thing to keep in mind is that there are a lot of swift moves and also the consecutive motions that need to be done right after. So you'll need to control the flow of the series of motions. And then you'll need to get used to the kicks. For example, the 두발 당상 ap-chagi and the twio. From now, I'll teach you the techniques for twio.
Okay guys, well, now let's think about the key point of today's lesson and get into everything that Master Lee teaches us, okay?
Alright, it's time to warm up with the patterns. We've almost come to the end of this 8th pattern, the last of the Taegeuk series. Even though it's difficult, just bear with me.
히어! 경계 준비 품새 태극 8장 하! 헐! 하이! 하! 하이! 하여! 하이! 하여!
Okay, this last two moves are the ones we'll be practicing for today. To make it easier for you, I'll do this facing you. Well, last time we left off from here, the 바탕손 몸통막기 in the 오른밤서기. From here, we'll turn to our right and go through the wind-up for the kodureo-makki. Notice how the top of the left fist is facing up and the other fist top facing down. And twisting your waist for maximum effect, you do a powerful block. For the completed form, your right fist should be apart from your thigh by a fist width, and your left fist set apart by about a hand's width. Next, you kick the opponent. The opponent might have backed off to avoid that, so what you do next is to follow up on another kick, while jumping up without setting the foot down.
The things that we're learning in our patterns now are powerful, strong, and they look very good. And now it's time for us to make them practical.
Okay, it's now time to practically apply what we just learned. Keep in mind that the opponent doesn't always attack the face or the body with the 돌려차기. He may do that kick on your thigh to knock you off balance. In this situation, you can do the kodureo arae-makki, the follow-up of which will be the twio. The initial kick will have the effect of a feinting motion. Unlike the 두발 당상 ap-chagi, the combination kick is ideal for this situation. Just imagine what kind of impact you can inflict on the opponent. Listen to my instructions carefully.
차려! 형님! 좌우! 형님! 준비!
Like I explained, an opponent doesn't always use the 돌려차기 on the face or the body. He can also kick the thigh. I'll block his kick like this. And then I'll do a kick, but he'll be able to avoid that. But when I follow up on a simultaneous kick, he will have been totally exposed to my ap-chagi. Let's watch it again in actual speed.
I think we'll all agree that Taekwondo is basically a good-looking thing. But it's important that we make all of our moves exactly right so that when we do it, it will be just as good-looking as what we've seen. Let's go now and practice everything from beginning to end and make sure our form is exactly right in today's point.
Now it's time for free sparring. Until now, you learned the practical application of the patterns. But from now, I'll teach you a formula, so to speak, that'll help you in actual situations.
차려! 경계! 좌우! 경계! 준비!
Now, you won't be able to anticipate a certain style of kick. Whichever the case, the moment he moves, that's the moment for a preemptive attack. We'll watch it again in actual speed.
One of the best things that we can do for ourselves, one of the best gifts we can give ourselves is the gift of protection. A way to take care of ourselves. That's what we need to find. And that's why we have for you right now, Taekwondo, real life. We're open, so I could duck in for a meal, but we're here to teach you how to take care of yourself. So let's grab someone and get underway. Hello. Do you know anything about martial arts or anything like that?
No.
No? Well, what would you do if somebody came up and grabbed you by the wrist like this?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, we're going to teach you. Master Lee.
네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네. 그럼 한번 배워보시죠.
When the opponent grabs your wrist, you twist it outward while taking a grip on his hand. And then while tilting his wrist up, you break free. The next thing you do is to press down on his elbow with your free hand.
Okay, now that you've learned it all, it's time for us to practice just once in Taekwondo, real life. Oh, looks like there may be a bit of a problem here. Master Lee, what did you think?
Let's see. It would be best if you tilt his wrist up fully. You did it well, but you should have grabbed it this way. You'll need more practice.
Oh, that's all right, because we can practice again. We'll see you guys again next time, hey?
Bye bye.
You know, we're always concerned about you physically and mentally and in getting you motivated. And so if you join us here, you shouldn't have too many of those problems.
Yes, now practicing Taekwondo with passion and self-confidence is one aspect of acquiring the knowledge of this ultimate sport.
Okay, join us again tomorrow. Master Lee, thank you so much for teaching us again.
See you next time, everyone.
차려! 경계!